The largest supermarket merger in history is dealt a double blow. A federal judge today blocking the parent company of King Soopers from joining the parent company of Safeway. And then about an hour later, a state judge in Washington also blocked the merger in a separate case. Glad you're with us for Denver 7 News at 10 this Tuesday night. I'm Shannon Ogden. Now, both judges argue the Albertsons Kroger merger would harm shoppers and grocery workers. Denver 7's Claire Lavazorio looks at how the federal ruling could impact your local store and also looks at what's next.
Welcome to King Soopers.
A federal judge temporarily blocked Kroger's bid to join with Albertsons Tuesday. The judge, siding with the Federal Trade Commission, ruling a merger would eliminate competition and lead to higher prices.
We are ecstatic.
Union Food and Commercial Workers Local 7, representing 23,000 across Colorado and Wyoming, celebrating the decision, calling a merger devastating for workers and consumers. If this merger went through, what impact would this have on grocery workers?
When Albertsons and Safeway merged in 2015, we lost 43 stores in this market, and it hurt workers. It hurt our retirees.
Under the merger, hundreds of stores would be sold to C&S grocers. Union Rep Kim Cordova warns about the possibility of food deserts if that chain wasn't able to support those stores.
And the implications were going to be disastrous if the merger was going to be approved.
There are forces which will probably create some extreme reactions to this.
MSU economics professor Kishore Kulkarni doesn't expect a merger to affect supply if it eventually goes through, although he does say you could see a difference in what you pay.
That doesn't really change our supply as much. What does change is probably the price control.
Kroger and Albertsons argue the merger is needed to better compete with larger retailers like Walmart, Costco, and Amazon. Now they'll have to decide if they want to appeal or walk away from the deal altogether. The workers' union calling on the grocery giants to do the latter.
We call on Kroger and Albertsons to abandon this type of merger and to focus their attention on running their grocery stores. Instead of spending billions of dollars, to pay legal fees to appeal.
In Denver, Claire Lavazorio, Denver 7.
Colorado Attorney General Phil Weiser called the federal ruling, quote, a victory for consumers, workers, and farmers. Now, a third lawsuit against the merger is pending here in Colorado. Albertsons and Kroger say they are now exploring their options, and if they choose to move forward, the FTC would then hold an internal administrative hearing that would make the final decision.